Coming right up, the Grizzlies taking on the Pelicans. For the Memphis Grizzlies, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around? Starting with the win tonight. Pelicans, Grizzlies, coming up next. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Eric Bledsoe.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star. Often his own toughest critic, Ingram said, "My motivation is being the best I can be. I can't be perfect, but if I do all I can, I think I can be close to perfect." Kevin, he's putting in the work to get as close as he can. Back to you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. Well, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early.
And because they came into the season with high hopes, it's a test of their mental resolve as well, Kevin.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And then there's Steven Adams, then there's Bledsoe, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Morant, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Here's Brooks, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season, and the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And the first one at the line is good.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
He hits both from the stripe. Now Bledsoe. Pass to Ingram. Pulls up, high post, and Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Brooks with no one around. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No coverage that time.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Brooks outside. Over Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the pass to Adams. Ingram outside. From the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Morant. Some stats for him. He averages over 21. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
It's a 7-point spread. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Lets it fly. Good. He hits the jump shot. Brooks has got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Clock at 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Bledsoe against Brooks. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Brooks.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks shoots over Ingram, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think, let's be honest, it makes it tougher for the small market teams. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
Here's Morant. The Pelicans make their last shot. Brooks feeling it out a bit.
Right here.
Just 5 to shoot. There's Winslow. Excellent D there from Ball.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Winslow. And another miss by Memphis. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
The Pelicans have shot just one free throw earlier. One for one in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Morant with it. Takes a shot at the elbow. Offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting one.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
2 shots.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dang comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Justice Winslow. He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morant outside. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 5 points so far.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Ball finds Williamson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Morant against Bledsoe. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Pelicans leading by 12. Ball with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Steven Adams. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And the second free throw, good. Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Jones. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside. And stolen by Jang. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pushing it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 12. Here's Hart. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Anderson. No good on the shot. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
New Orleans has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Yo, set it
Outside, Jones. Anderson in the post. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. New Orleans leading by 16. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Allen. Over Hart. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Hayes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Pelicans have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
One shot.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jones dishes to Allen. Will it go? Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Jones. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Anderson trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Jones over to help. Here's Hart. They get the rebound. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Allen. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Melton. Here's Clark. Here's Jang. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. To the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
Defended by Jones. Yep, that one goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. For the 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got 23.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here's Clark. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Clark. So both teams changing it up here. And so Clark nails both of them. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And the buzzer sounds and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And here are the Pelicans now. They host the Kings after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. We've got Justice Winslow. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Back to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Ingram. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Jones, that's for 2. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Hayes kicks to Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Ingram. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jones for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Clearly a foul.
Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely,
Take a
Kevin.
break.
And
Take a
the
break.
thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Morant with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Melton passes to Jackson. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots. That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Now here's Ingram. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Bledsoe kicks to Ingram. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And Bledsoe, here we go. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play. Always there to support the break.
Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment." And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. And New Orleans also making a change. Adams, he's checked in for Hayes. And here is Brooks. 9 points last game. Jackson in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Bledsoe. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Jackson against Ingram. And the dunk by Williamson.
They're just playing to Williamson's strength. He has great hands. He's a great finisher. Excellent play call.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Bledsoe. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
So quick to make his move. Zion gets to his spot before anyone can help.
Morant against Bledsoe. Pass to Jackson. The 3. The shot that time not on target. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
I mean, he looks like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe likes to take advantage of fast break opportunities.
Now here's Allen. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Morant passes to Jackson. Allen for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The pass to Williamson. Bledsoe outside. Back to Williamson. Outside for Bledsoe. Shot clock at 3. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Here's Jackson. Rejected by Ingram.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dylan Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Brooks. Some changes for Memphis. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he banks in the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Anderson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in, and so he hits both.
A versatile swingman, Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play.
New Orleans moving it around. Rejected by Ingram, and he's able to get it back. Here's Hart, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Brooks. 10 points for him. Clark trying to get open. Brooks misses. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Clark kicks to Adams. Back to Ingram.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Lets it go with a 3. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pelicans. Jones, the pass to Clark. Wound up there for Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Hart. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Brooks. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 25. Some solid defense from Clark.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in. Good on both. The Grizzlies shooting only 21% from the field so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Clark. Pass to Melton. 6 to shoot. High post try. They get it back. It's deflected. To the inside, Hernan Gomez. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's New Orleans, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Certain guys give their teams a lot more than the box score would indicate. Shaq, Steven Adams is one of those cats.
Yeah, he's an anchor for you on the board, sets brutal screens. He's your enforcer.
Yep. He's willing to do the dirty work. That's what most guys aren't. Adam, he sacrifices his body, and I just love the way he sprints that floor.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Hernan Gomez. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And the dunk by Williamson.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion, too strong and too athletic.
Back to Morant. Williamson with it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram wide open. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Free throw line jump shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Hernan Gomez against Morant. Over to the wing, taken away by Hayes. Pass to Hernan Gomez, stolen by Winslow. An even 3-on-3 break. Out to Brooks. Shoots. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Alexander Walker. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's Morant missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one drops for him.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Looking to end his cold spell.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Bounce pass from Hernan Gomez. To the paint, here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Brooks. 12 points for him. Over Williamson. Williamson with the block. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And that one goes long. Grizzlies shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Grayson Allen's checked in for Brooks. Ball's checked in for the Pelicans. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Hernan Gomez. Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for New Orleans. And there's the pass to Williamson. To the middle. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game. The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And he sinks the second. And here is Ball. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Ingram. Takes the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. From the left block, it's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Good work there as it goes. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
This is Ball playing big, getting into the lane and being physical. Give us more of this.
Now here's Morant. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And for Memphis, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Allen. And it's blocked.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Another shot. The shot's good from Hayes. He's got 8.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
It's deflected. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. And it's blocked. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Valanciunas. He has 7. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Adams, he's checked in for the Pelicans. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, that shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Down low. Outside for Bledsoe. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Winslow. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Grayson Allen. And Jones subbed in for Morant. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williamson double team. Now Ball. He's got 14. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's off the back rim, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And so it's New Orleans with it. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Hart. He's covered by Anderson. Hart, that's good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The Grizzlies shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Jones dishes to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Passes it to Hart. Poked away. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Jones. Here's Melton. He has 5. Jackson has the open look. Off target with the open look. Here we go, one-on-one. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
Here's Jones. Pass to Melton. From deep. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Adams wide open. Here's Williamson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Williamson's got 22 points.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Shoots the 3. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 7 points for the quarter.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Here's Melton. They need this. Pelicans with the rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A true physical specimen. It's tough to keep up with Zion's athletic ability.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early. And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
Jang, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. He's off on the second. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Clark, the pass to Melton. That's tipped and stolen by Williamson. For the finish, and the dunk by Williamson.
Great anticipation skills from Zion. That steal set them up so well.
To the left side wing. Melton passes to Jang. Here's Melton. Over Hart. Misses off the right iron.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Anderson. He has 6. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Hart. Inside. Here's Williamson. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Clark. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Grizzlies shooting only 21% from the field so far. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Gorgie Dang is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones, it's rebounded by Gutteridge.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Melton, and it's denied. Hazonia defending to the inside. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He was like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Here's Hart. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Melton. To the paint. Doesn't go that time. Johnson with some nice D. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Memphis making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Shooting one.
Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Memphis. And the shot is good from Johnson.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out as well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
Jang, the pass to Melton. It's hauled in by Thornwell.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Hernan Gomez. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Melton. Back to Hezonja. And finished off by Hezonja.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now the pass to Hart. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Jang defending, and Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Alonzo Trier's checked in for the Pelicans. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Melton. He kicks it to Jang. Passes it to Allen. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams. And he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all times. Two different type of players, but both are very impressive.
And that one falls for Allen. He hits both from the stripe. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-6 run. Jang defending, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Ralph Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. With the shot. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. Both good from the line that time. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Melton. And again, Memphis no good.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And for Memphis, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Hazonia with the ball. Pass to Gutteridge. 5 to shoot. Allen for the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Jang. Lays it up off the glass. Jang's got his first 2 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen. Pelicans with the rebound. Johnson right side. Off target from 3-point range. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Here's Hazonia. That shot off the mark. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
So it's the Pelicans now after Memphis gets the 3. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And finish off by Hazonia.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And that's what you want to see more of from James Johnson, being authoritative at the rim.
Gutteridge for the pass to Hazonia. Now here's Jang. The pass to Melton. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gutteridge can't get it to go. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
The first one falls. Clark, he's checked in for Jang. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. So he gets them both. And so it's Memphis with it. Passes it to Gutteridge. No good on the 3. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Trier, that's good.
I like the pass from Zion there. Understands when he should look to share the ball.
Here's Melton. Pass to Gutteridge. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on the general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Feeds it to Williamson. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Lasagna, the pass to Allen.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the boards.
And it's Williamson missing. Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New Orleans dictating the flow. Williamson outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Shooting 1.
Go ahead, man.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Allen passes to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Melton. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Fades away. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Trier. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.